Hello everyone, we are back for more Solo Crisis League. This is Season 3, Round 3. We are playing with Forever Evil as our base deck, and Crisis 2 is the Crisis of the day. To make our battle a little bit easier, we are using Star Sapphire. I know I've used Star Sapphire, I think, twice now in past videos. She's not particularly my favorite character for any reason. It's just that she just keeps coming up, and there wasn't really great options this week. That's what happens with random draw sometimes. So Star Sapphire, when you play an equipment, reveal the top card of your deck. You may discard it or put it at the bottom of your deck. When you have a particularly small deck, that's really helpful because you can get rid of some weaker cards, and you'll come to them very soon because you have a very small deck anyway. So if they go to the bottom of the deck, it's fine, and they get discarded, well, they probably weren't that good anyway. So that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully... I know I said this last week too, I think, but hopefully we get to Heroic Sacrifice her pretty early. I'm not going to use her ability that much. I'd like to see something else come out, so hopefully we Heroic Sacrifice her, and hopefully we get a good hero, not someone useless. We'll see. Okay, so we always start with, for Crisis 2 at least, a mortal villain in play. When a non-villain card of cost 6 or greater enters the lineup, destroy it and replace it. So no cards cost 6 or greater. Then, to beat it, we have to discard plus 5 power worth of cards from hand. That's not so bad. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is possible to get rid of this crisis on the very first turn if you have a lucky card draw. A lucky first main deck run. A first, lineup? A lucky first lineup and a first hand. If you get those two things lined up right, you can get rid of a mortal villain very quickly. And then, Vandal Savage. When a card with an attack leaves the lineup, resolves attack against each player. It's a lot like Impossible Mode Ra's al Ghul, except you have a little more control of it because it's when that attack leaves the lineup as opposed to when it enters. Let's just go ahead and get started. Let's get that main lineup going. So, Stargirl, wonderful card, one of my favorites. Atlantis, been very helpful. Oh, wait, it's destroyed though because of a mortal villain, so forget that. Steel, okay, a destruction card, that's good. Transmutation, a better destruction card. That's better. Expert Marksman, and that's also destroyed. Earth 3 is a good card early in the game, but it's not happening. Oh, Indigo Tribe, also gone. Alright, what do you got now? Super Intellect. That's unfortunate. Indigo Tribe is a good card. Fortunately, if we get White Lantern Ring early enough, we'll get Indigo Tribe back. So let's see. There are no villains. Do we have 5 power? We have 3 power. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get Steel. We're going to get Steel because it's a destruction card, and we're going to get rid of some weaknesses, some vulnerabilities, I should say. Well, Ganthet is destroyed. This is not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 4 power this time. With that 4 power, we're going to get Stargirl because I really like that defense card. It's a fantastic defense card. New card comes out. There's Giganta. So we had a villain. That's unfortunate. Now I have to get rid of villain and get a hand of 5 power in it. Again, it's doable for the next 2 turns for that to happen. It's just unfortunate. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure we have it all here. I may destroy a card. We're going to destroy this vulnerability. And we have 2, 3, 4. Goodbye to Giganta. And then we're going to move on. Come on, no villain. Power Girl, cool. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 5 power. 1, 2. Oh, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll get Super Intellect for 4 power. Alright, there we go. There's a Giant Growth. A cheap kick, really, that's all it is. Okay, now there's no villains. Just need 5 power of this hand, but I think there's some vulnerabilities here. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have, yep, nothing there. So we'll destroy this vulnerability. And we have 1, 2, 3 power. We will use that to get a kick. Yeah, we'll get a kick for that. New card comes out. Vibe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've been very fortunate to have just 1 villain so far. So hopefully, 2, 3, 4, 5 discarded to get rid of a mortal villain. This 1 power does nothing for us, and a new card comes out. Alright, we haven't generated a ton of power. So, while we can at least have some more expensive cards come out, we can get rid of Vandal Savage, because I think the highest we've had is 5 power in 1 turn, and we need 9. So now we need to start focusing on getting some power-generating cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't think I've even seen an equipment yet that we could use for Star Sapphire. We're going to destroy this vulnerability. That's all 3 vulnerabilities gone. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get Power Girl because she generates 3 power. New card coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he has an attack, so when he leaves the lineup, he would attack me. So we cannot buy Dr. Light. I think I grabbed too many cards here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 power. Now we're starting to get some power. We're going to get Vibe, and then we're going to get Star Sapphire, because she's going to work well with my hero, and Vibe's going to allow me to put cards on top of my deck, so we can start getting some stronger combos going. The Atom. I don't think we have anything we could use yet for the Atom, but we're definitely going to get them. What I mean by use yet for the Atom is sacrificial cards I have in my deck to get cards in the destroyed pile. The destroyed pile is mostly cards that cost 6 or more, so I don't think I have anything yet. Let's just look at it real fast, just out of curiosity. We've got Giganta for 4. We have 8, 7, 6, and 6. Not yet, but eventually. So maybe we'll leave the Atom out there for now. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 power. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With that 6, we'll go ahead. Let's get just 2 kicks. 2 kicks. New card coming out. Power Drain. Another card with an attack. Can't buy it. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very close. And the ability to put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. We'll put a kick on top of my deck. Sure. So with 8 power, what can we do? We'll get Transmutation for 5, and then we'll get a kick for 3. That'll do it. New card coming out. Crystal Shield. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we can destroy a non-hero card. We're going to destroy a punch. We're just going to destroy that punch. We can destroy any card. If it's an equipment, I get it plus its cost and power. We're just going to destroy a punch and get no power for it. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5 power to get Crystal Shield. And that's the end of that turn. I haven't seen any equipment yet. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Black Lantern Ring is not going to be great for this particular crisis, because you can't have any villains in play when you fight Necron at the end. So getting Black Lantern Ring early means I'll have a couple villains in my deck, but what we can do is use the villains in our deck to feed the Atom, so we can get other cards from the destroyed pile. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Additionally, it's the first equipment we've seen to trigger Star Sapphire's ability. Alright, we can destroy a card. We're going to destroy this punch and gain a victory point. Then we have... We'll do this to destroy this punch. And then we get 2 power for this. With that 2 power, we'll go ahead and buy the Atom. You know what? No, we'll buy Giant Growth. We have a very superpower heavy deck. That's just kind of what happened today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how we're doing here. Alright. 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With that 10, we're buying Black Lantern Power Ring. I have 5 left over, for which we'll buy the Atom. We'll buy Steve Trevor, leaving us with 3. With that 3, we'll go ahead and we'll get a kick. Yeah, that's a pretty effective turn. There we go. Man-Bat Serum. Now we're talking. Man-Bat Serum is going to work with Star Sapphire. It's going to work with my Atom and some kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a great card. No worries there. Okay. 1, and I can put a hero on top of my deck. What do I have here? Anything? Got Steve Trevor. I don't want to put that on top of my deck. The Atom, maybe? Yeah, let's put the Atom on top of my deck. Just see what happens. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was going to buy Man-Bat Serum, but instead we're going to buy Vandal Savage. That's that. That's 9 all spent. Shuffle everything up, get a new card out here, figure out what our new Crisis is, and our new supervillain. Not so bad. I mean, it wasn't the fastest Vandal Savage I've ever done, but it was a smooth one. We've generated quite a bit of power. We've gotten rid of, I think, we got rid of all the vulnerabilities and 3 of the punches. So that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got here? We have a defense card, the best one, Stargirl. Perfect. All right. Draining the emotional spectrum. Is this one that has a unique rule? There are a few that have unique solo rules, and I just like to double check before going any further. No, it is not. Very well. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. Ultraman, Constructs of Fear, and the other Atom. Perfect. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck. Destroy all cards in the lineup with that revealed card's type and replace them. Each player discards a random card. Remove this Crisis if none of them match a card type in the lineup. Very well. And we have Hellspawn. We're going to defend against that with Stargirl. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card and put a card of cost 1 or greater from the destroy pile on the bottom of the deck. What do we want on the bottom of the deck? I don't really want any of these on the bottom of the deck. I guess we'll put Giganta there. Yeah, she doesn't mean much to me. Giganta it is. The other ones I'd like to get back if possible. So there's that. Okay. Very well. So at the start of my turn, I have to reveal the top card of my deck, destroy all cards of that type. So all those superpowers are destroyed and replaced. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards destroyed and replaced. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so how do we want to do this? We're going to use Transmutation on the on Steve Trevor right here in my hand. We do that, then we can gain a victory point. Is there anything in the lineup that costs? We can get something from the lineup like the Atom here right into our hand, and we get to draw 2 cards, then discard a card. We will discard the Atom from my hand. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a start. We'll play Steel, and we're going to destroy that punch that we just discarded. 2 from this, maybe not. Maybe, let's just look in the destroy pile real quick. What do we have in here? We have Expert Marksman, that's meh. Nothing in there I can really afford. Yeah, we're not going to be doing the Atom this turn. I have 2 copies of the Atom, but we won't be using it. Unless we use 1 Atom to get Steve Trevor back into our hand. That's one thought. Alright, 2, 4, and we won't be using the Atom. So with that 4, we'll get rid of Black Lantern Green Arrow. So at least that's taken care of. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to reveal the top card for Draining the Emotional Spectrum. All the superpowers are gone now. This one's gone and replaced. Very well. 1 and draw a card. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll get rid of Ultraman for 8, leaving us with 3, which we will buy Man-Bat Serum with. There we go. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reveal the top card. It's a punch. Nothing gets destroyed. Alright, what do we have? We have 1 equipment, 2 equipment. Heroes, we only have 1 hero. That should do it. Okay. We can gain a villain from the destroy pile. We're going to gain Ultraman. And then We got 1, 2, 3 power. We'll buy Dr. Light. Then we're going to discard a random card from our hand, which, as you can see, there are no heroes out here. So whatever I discard is going to end this. We discard a Power Girl. Draining the Emotional Spectrum is gone. And we have 1 power. We can put a hero on top of our deck. We will put... how are we doing? We'll put Power Girl on top of our deck. And now we can shuffle everything. Oh, no, we can't. I couldn't do that because Black Lantern's Wonder Woman was out there. Can I do that? Where are we? One crisis calls for each player reform game action. Sorry, I'm just checking if I could do that while that villain is still out there. Okay, so some crisis cards go away after certain conditions have been met. If those conditions have been met but villains are still in the lineup, the crisis does not end. It continues to function as before. As soon as the last villain is removed from the lineup, the crisis goes away. Okay, so it does actually stay in play, but we don't have to try and beat it yet anymore. We've already beat it. We just have to get rid of Black Lantern and Wonder Woman before the ongoing ability goes away. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have to reveal the top card. It is a superpower. These are destroyed. And a new card comes out. Okay. We have to go 3. Play Steel to destroy this punch. 4, 5. And do I want... Let's see. We're going to... Oh, what villains are in here? We'll spend the 5 to get Black Lantern Wonder Woman in here, and then use Black Lantern Power Ring to gain Black Lantern Power Wonder Woman. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to reveal this card. It is a superpower. This is destroyed and replaced. Man, lots of villains now. 1 and draw a card. What do we want to do? We can destroy an equipment or any card of our choice. We're not going to destroy an equipment, so let's go with the 2 power it gives us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's enough to goodbye these 2. 5 and 3 is 8. Leaving us 3 more. We'll buy Nth Metal Mace and say goodbye to draining the emotional spectrum. Perfect. There we go. That's something. New card comes out. And we can start this over. 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we doing? Ooh, Ultraman at 8. We can use the Atom on him. Okay, hold on. There's got to be something in here worth 8 that we want from earlier in the game. Ganthet's here. So Indigo Tribe. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the Atom. And we're going to destroy Ultraman. Using Ultraman to gain... Ganthet. Okay? Then we play Black Lantern Power Ring to gain Ultraman from the destroyed pile. And since it's equipment, we can look at this card. We can either discard it or put it at the bottom of the deck. We're going to... We'll discard it. We don't need it right now. Okay, so that's how that works. That's the start. Then we will play Ganthet to get 1 card of each color. Ultraman's probably the only red one. Star Sapphire? Sure. Yeah, Ultraman for sure. No, we'll do Power Girl instead of Star Sapphire. No, we'll do Star Sapphire, sorry. Alright, so we have all 3 colors here, right? Well, I don't want transmutation, I want a different one. Different superpower. What do we got? Probably Crystal Shield. There we go, that's pretty good. Oh wait, we can't get Ultraman, he's too expensive. They have to be under 6. Did I have any other villains in here under 6? Yeah, we have Black Lantern, Wonder Woman, so that's something. Okay, so we are 0 power. Then we'll play... Let's do Nth Metal. So 2 power. Are you a hero? You're not. We can discard you. 3 power. We can draw this card. 4, 5. 6, 7. Put an equipment on top of my deck. I don't think there are any more right now, though. Nope. 8, 9. 10, 11. 12, 13. Goodbye to Hellspawn with 2 left over. We're not going to buy Cold Gun, though. Oh, we can do this. We will... We'll put it at the bottom of the deck, yeah. Okay. Shuffle everything up. You know what? No, we're not going to put them on the deck. We're going to discard that. Yeah. We want to increase the odds of the defense card. Because we have a new villain coming up. Have a new villain. Let's see how that goes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please be a defense card in here. There is, and it's Stargirl. Wonderful. Okay. Heroic Sacrifice. Alright, goodbye to Star Sapphire. We have no discard pile, so that's not going to hurt us. I have to gain a random unused superhero. So, get that out of there, my extra crisis cards. We are going to... What is it? Just get a new... So I'll read the whole card in case you're unfamiliar. The player that defeated the previous supervillain removes his superhero from the game and destroys all cards that cost 1 or greater in his discard pile. I currently don't have a discard pile, so that's not a problem. That player gains a random unused superhero. And each other player gains... Well, there's no other player, so that doesn't happen. Then remove this crisis from the game as if you had beaten it. So we get a new superhero, and this is the pool of superheroes we can choose from. We're going to go with this one right here. No, this one after it. That's what we're going to do. It is the Joker, which is an absolutely terrible card for this particular challenge. So, once during each of my turns, I may destroy a villain I have played this turn. If I do, draw a card and attack. Each foe gains a weakness. So that's going to help us to gain as many villains as we want, and then destroy them later in the game so they're not in play by the time Crisis Necron comes along. So we're going to go about just gaining as many villains as possible. Can't use the destruction aspect, unfortunately. We can't use the attack aspect, unfortunately, but we can use the destruction aspect, so we're going to do that. Then we have Hector Hammond. Each player gains the top 2 cards. We're going to defend with Stargirl, so we can draw a card and put a card on the bottom of the main deck. The card we're going to put down there is probably Expert Marksman. I don't really need it. No Insanity. You're absolutely terrible. We might need Insanity for that defense thing. We're going to do Expert Marksman. Stick to my word on that one. And we didn't put a card out yet this turn, and it's a new villain. Okay. So, first off, I guess we will play... I don't really want any of these. So, we're going to play Gambit to get Stargirl back. Then we'll play her for 2. We can destroy this kick, get a victory point, and gain Cold Gun. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. Can't buy any. I guess we'll buy 1 kick to replace the one we destroyed, but that's probably all we're going to buy. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very well. How are we doing? Okay, what's in the destroyed pile? Because I've got some destructible cards here. Anything that costs in that 3 to 4 range, maybe even 2. Let's just draw a card. That's pretty good. Nothing great. I'd rather have the cards I have now. So we're going to do that. We'll play Crystal Shield first. So that's 1 and draw a card. Ooh. Ooh. I can destroy a non-hero card. If its cost is 1 or greater, gain a victory point. We will destroy a kick and get a victory point for that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not going to play the Atom, but we will buy this blue beetle and move on to the next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We are going to use... Can we use the Atom to destroy Ultraman again? Let's see. Are there any 8-cost cards in here we want? I don't know if there are any 8-cost. There's some 7-cost cards I really want. But I don't think there are 8-cost ones. There are not, so we're not going to do that. We'll use Super Intellect to destroy this punch right from my hand, though. Then we'll go 2. I can destroy a card in the lineup and +1 for each different superpower in the destroy pile. So 2. And each different superpower, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. 10 power. We'll get Mogo for that. And we'll get Escrimastix. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need that White Lantern Core to feed our atoms. Alright, we can gain a villain. We're going to gain this Black Lantern Blue Beetle. Then we're going to play... Oh, and since that, we can do... Oh, wait, we don't have Star Sapphire anymore, so forget what I just said. 2, are you a hero? You are not. We will discard it, yeah. So 2 power. 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can put an equipment on top of my deck. What was I at? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total with the ability to put equipment on top of my deck. Not a great time for it. No great equipment in here. So we're actually going to pass on that part of the ability. We'll buy White Lantern Core and we'll move on. Wanted that 12 to get rid of Hector Hammond. Didn't happen. New card has to come out. Owlman. Owlman. We'll be using our Red Lantern power rings to keep getting villains. And that Owlman, Superwoman, Ultraman, those cards are all going to work together to make some pretty strong hands consistent. That's the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is there anything of cost 3 that I want? I've got a bunch of kicks I could destroy, but I don't think there's really anything in that range in here that I actually want. 3 cost cards. There's Dr. Light, which is draw a card. That's something. No, we're good. We're just going to use it as is. So, 2, no Atom. So, 4, 6, 7 is enough to buy Owlman, get him out of the way. New card comes out. We try again. Black Lantern Batman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're going to play Black Lantern Power Ring. I was thinking about getting Owlman, but I think instead of Owlman, I'm going to go with Royal Flush Gang so that we can move through this deck a little bit faster. 1 and draw a card. We're going to use the Atom on Mogo here to get a card of cost 7 from the destroyed pile. We're going to go with Indigo Tribe. So, that's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll get rid of... That's so close to get rid of Hector Hammond, but not quite there. We'll get rid of this Black Lantern Batman and move on. And move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting to get some stronger hands, which I am happy about. 1 and put a hero on top of my deck. Hero or superpower, I should say. We'll put Indigo Tribe there, right? Yeah, we'll put Indigo Tribe on top. Or, better yet, yeah, there's no other ones. So yeah, we're going to put White Lantern Corps on top. Just in case. The reason I put White Lantern Corps is just in case there's an Atom in the next deck, that White Lantern Corps is going to help get some destroyed cards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put an equipment on top of my deck. I'm going to put this Black Lantern Corps there. 6, 7, 8. We'll get Escrima-Sticks. Not enough to get Hector Hammond, though. New card comes out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we doing? Did we end up with... no, we didn't. That's okay. We're first going to play Steel, right? Or you know what? First we'll play Black Lantern Power Ring. No. First we're going to play Gambit. First thing we're going to play is definitely Gambit, which allows us to get a card of each color, each of cost 6 or less, right? You're right. So what can we do? Maybe the Atom. Yes. Yes. Alright, we got a card of each color on our hand now that I'm happy with. We're going to play Royal Flush Gang to draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. We'll discard, Giant Growth and Super Intelligent. No, Giant Growth and Steel. Okay. 2 power, are you a hero? You are. Perfect. 3 power, gain equipment of cost 3 or less. We'll gain the other Escrima-Stick, so 4 power. Then we'll gain a Gold Gun for 6 power. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power total. 6 and draw a card. We're going to use this Atom on White Lantern Corps because when we destroy it, we just gain it. And we can gain something of cost 6. Maybe Owlman, maybe Atlantis. We're going to gain Atlantis. And I believe that goes right to my hand. So we'll play that. So we are again at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. We can gain a villain. We'll gain Owlman for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ultraman. +1 for each different superpower. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We already got that one, so that's 15. And then 16, 17 is enough to say goodbye to Hector Hammond. We have 5 power left over. I don't need a kick right now. We're good. We're good. We'll start worrying about kicks when we start using our, what's it called? 1, 2, 3, Man-Bat serums. That's it. Getting a villain-heavy deck now, which I'm happy with. I was thinking that would be the way to go, especially playing as the Joker. It'll allow us to use them up now, get them really powerful, and then start destroying them towards the end of the game without losing their ability to, be used. All right, everything is shuffled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do we have a defense card? No defense card, so let's see what happens now. Hunting Down the Lanterns. Is that a different one for solo? No different than most. Okay. When an equipment enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 equipment. We can destroy from our hand or discard pile since we're playing solo. And the new attack is Mongol. Each player destroys 1 location of each different cost he controls. We'll just destroy Atlantis, I guess. I mean, we just got it, but that's okay. That could be worse. We'll play Man-Bat Serum. And with that, we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With 12 power, we're not going to use this one. I guess I'll buy 1 kick but that's all I really want to do. Don't want a whole deck of kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, how are we doing here? 1 and draw a card. There we go. 2, do I have an equipment that qualifies for that? I do. 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. 11, 12. I can destroy a card in the lineup. We'll destroy this one. And with that, we can count the superpowers. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 power. And then for different equipment in the destroy pile, I don't think there are any. Yeah, there's not. So 19 power. I did make a mistake last turn. I should have bought both of these, because then I'd have them to contribute to hunting down the lantern. So we will do that now, and that'll be my turn there. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to destroy 4. Oh, superpowers from hand. Oh, shoot. I should have not done those. Oh, well. We can still do this. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Draw these 2. We'll discard the kick and giant growth. So I have to destroy 4 different superpowers. We'll destroy a kick, giant growth. Don't want to do crystal shield if I don't have to. We can afford to do transmutation, I think. And I guess we have to do crystal shield, don't we? Oh no, we can do right here. We can do super intellect. So those 4 are our 4 destroyed cards. Goodbye to hunting down the lanterns. Very well. That's fine. Then we're going to play Ganthet. Get 1 card of each type of up to cost 6. So, Hellman's not really the way to go right now. Manbat Serum? No, we'll go with Eskrima Sticks. Crystal Shield? Sure. Sure. We'll go with White Lantern Core. Yes. And anything else we got in here? That is it. I think that's all of our... Oh, we don't have a red one yet. So we can do Black Lantern Wonder Woman. Or, well, that's it, I think. Or Owlman. I think Wonder Woman's actually better because there's no destroyed equipment yet. And that's all of them. Okay. So we're at 0 power right now. 1 power, draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get an equipment from the discard pile here. 12, 13, 14, 15. And I can destroy a card. Let's destroy... We're not going to destroy anything because we're going to need them later. That is more than enough, though, to beat Mongol. I did make a few mistakes there buying those equipment I didn't need, but hopefully we have them when the time comes now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and get our new card out here. It's Happy Harbor. We have Stargirl to defend ourselves, so perfect. Manhunter Invasion. When a villain enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 heroes from hand or discard pile for single player. Mr. Freeze, you may only play with 4 cards from your hand during this turn. Alright, Manhunter Invasion, you're up first. So can we destroy 4 heroes right now? We have Steel. That's easily. Ooh, Commissioner Gordon would also be good. So we'll do Steel. White Lantern Core would be 2. I don't really want to do any other ones, so let's see what else we can do. We'll play Stargirl to buy Commissioner Gordon. 4, are you a hero? You are. Okay, and now we're going to try and beat it with Commissioner Gordon, White Lantern Core, Steel, and let's go ahead and do Star Sapphire as our 4th one. So there's our 4 destroyed cards. White Lantern Core not actually getting destroyed because of how it works. Goodbye to Manhunter Invasion. And we are back on to Mr. Freeze. We have, what, 2 power right now. We can only play 2 more cards, though. 3 power. Putting it here on top of our deck. Well, we're going to put Indigo Tribe on top of our deck, because that's 4 power, all by itself. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power this turn, enough to buy Happy Harbor. Yes, yes. Okay. New card coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 power. 5, and I can gain an equipment from the discard pile. We're going to gain Man-Bat Serum. 6, 7, 8, 9. And we will go with 10, 11 from that. And that 11 is more than enough to beat Mr. Freeze. He's gone. With only 4 cards played, we did that. Not a problem. Okay. Have to shuffle everything up now. We do have 1 villain out there. Hopefully there's not another one that shows up. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Really hoping we get that Stargirl card as a defense again. I always seem to luck out with her for some reason. If you keep the deck small enough and you keep that defense card going, you're in pretty good shape for these Crisis games. Especially if you can get both of them. I'm pretty sure there's 2 copies, and if you can get both, you're in much better shape. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's pretty good. No defense cards, though. Shifting Loyalties. Once you're at the end of your turn, place all cards played this turn into the discard pile of the player on your right. Each player discards 7 cost worth of cards. No, it's actually different for solo. For this one is, put the top 3 cards of your deck into the lineup. If their total cost is 7 or greater, remove this Crisis. And then we have Black Hand. Can't defend. Each player destroys the top card of the main deck and then discards a number of cards equal to its VP value. We're going to discard Transmutation. We have to discard 1 card, for which we will discard Kick. It's our turn now. We're going to put Happy Harbor out here. I get +1 for each hero I play. That's good. 3, 4, 5. I can destroy a card in the lineup. And I get +1 for each different superpower in the destroy pile. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 power. Can we beat Shifting Loyalties? Put the top 3 cards in the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, 3. We did it, but there's still Owlman out there now because of that, so it's not actually going away. 15 is enough to buy Owlman, though, leaving us with 9, which isn't enough to beat Black Hand. But 9 is enough to buy Power Girl back, at least. And we shall. New card comes up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start off with some Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We will discard Pandora's Box, and we will discard... oh, this Kick. Why not? I'm just going to look in my destroy pile right now, see if there's anything that costs 3 worth getting. Anything that costs 3, huh? What do we got? Just checking everything out. Nothing really. I'm happier to have the one I have, so we're not going to be playing the Atom this turn. But I do get +1 for heroes. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you a hero? You are not, and we will leave you there. So a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, that's too bad. 10 power. Can't beat the Atom. So can't beat Black Hand with that. And I don't want to buy any of those cards. So that is the end of that turn, unfortunately. Catwoman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. First off, we'll do Crystal Shield 1 and draw a card. Then we're going to do a Scrimastix, which we'll use to get Nth Metal Mace into our hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you a hero? You are. We will play Ganthet. Thank you. Just looking at my various options here. Not a ton. It's kind of limited here as far as types of cards, but we are at 1, 2, 3, 4 power so far. We're going to play the Atom, which is 5 because of Happy Harbor. We're going to destroy White Lantern Core, which goes back to our discard pile. And we'll get a card of cost 6. So what do we got that costs 6 that we want, huh? Atlantis. We'll get Atlantis back again. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We're going to discard Black Lantern Wonder Woman and this kick. 7, gain equipment, cost 3 or less. Do I have one? I've got one, but I don't really want it. I can gain a villain, we'll gain Owlman. You know what? No, we're going to gain another Royal Flush Gang. Again, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goodbye, Black Hand. Still have 2 left over, but we are not going to be spending that. Going to move on from there. New card comes out. We are really filling up this lineup, but it's filling up with cheap cards I don't really want so much. I'd rather have a small, expensive deck than a large, cheap deck. Alright. Or at least some cheap cards I can use. I really like a Scrimma-Sticks. If you can get a Scrimma-Sticks to kind of stack on top of each other, so like using a Scrimma-Stick to get a Scrimma-Stick to get a Man-Bat Serum or a Nth Metal Mace. That's a pretty good combo. So that's a nice card, even though it is cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a defense card? No defense card. Okay. Our new crisis is Missing Heroes. When a hero enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 equipment. That's not a problem. Then our new villain is Arkillo. Arkillo costs 3 more to defeat for each equipment in the lineup. Each player puts 1 equipment from his hand or 2 from discard pile into the lineup. I guess we'll put Cold Gun out there, since we have to put something. Then we're going to play Vibe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you a hero? You're not. We'll leave you there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power total, which we will use to get both Cold Guns. Yeah, it just says 4 equipment. It doesn't have to be 4 different equipment. And a new card comes out. All right. Get our new hand ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are. Royal Flush Gang. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. We're going to discard both kicks. Then we'll play another Royal Flush Gang to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Oh, that's easy. We're going to discard a Pandora's Box, and we're going to discard a Scrimma-Sticks. So, and this is also gaining VP for each, so we gain 2 VP because they each trigger each other. And we get 2 VP for that, not a problem. Okay. Then that's 4, 5 power of Happy Harbor. And we're going to try and beat Missing Heroes now, so it is 4 equipment from discard pile, so 1, 2. What do we got? 3, 4. 2 Cold Guns destroyed. Goodbye, Missing Heroes. And again, we are at 4, 5 power. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 power, which is exactly what Arkillo is going to cost. So he is gone. Man-Bat Serum has to be destroyed, but that's fine. We moved through that very quickly, and I'm okay with that. Okay, new card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a defense card? No defense card again. All right, new crisis is Reshaping Our World. At the start of your turn, discard all cards that share a cost with another card in your hand. Okay. Then, to beat it, it's different for solo. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Remove this crisis. Each of those cards has a different cost. Okay. Black Lantern Superman. Each player gains 2 weaknesses. Each player with a superpower in his discard pile gains an additional weakness. That is definitely 3 weaknesses for us. No way around that. Okay. We have 2. What is it again? Discard cards that share cost of another card in our hand. That's it. They all cost difference. We have 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's perfect. Doesn't get better than that. So Atlantis is going to come out. Let's go ahead and try and beat Reshaping Our World. So 3 cards. Do you have different costs? We have 8, 1, and 4. Yes, Reshaping Our World is gone very quickly. That's fine. We'll start our turn by playing Ganthet. So we get all different types of colored cards here. We have a green one. We'll get Royal Flush Gang for red. What do we want for orange? I think it's just kicks, so I guess we'll get a kick. And for hero, we can get the Atom, right? We could get the Atom. Anything I wanted to, you know what, we'll use that. Yes, we're going to use the Atom. That one. Okay. So, we got 1 power from Ganthet because of Happy Harbor. 2 power with the Atom because of Happy Harbor. We'll destroy this weakness, and we get to gain a card of equal cost from the destroy pile, so we'll gain a punch. So, that's 1, 2 power. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. What do we want here? I guess we'll discard this punch, and we'll discard this kick. No, we'll discard the Atom. I'm not going to be using that this turn. Right? Yeah, I'll discard the Atom. Actually, before I decide, I'm going to look in the destroy pile. Are there any cards of cost 7 in here that I want? Because there is, then I'll keep the Atom. But if there isn't, there's no point. There's Mogo. Don't need it. Don't need Mogo. There's Constructions of Fear, which is pretty powerful. Is it more powerful than... You know what? Yeah, let's get Constructs of Fear out of there. So we'll put that right on top of the destroyed pile. For our 2 discarded cards, we will get rid of Punch and Kick. There we go. So we have 1, 2 power. 3 power with another Atom will destroy Black Lantern, Blue Beetle to gain Constructs of Fear. So 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Gaining an equipment. I don't think there is one though. Oh, there is one. 14, 15. Are you a hero? You are not, and we will leave you there. So with that 15 power, we'll say goodbye to Black Lantern Superman. With our 2 power left over, we're not going to do anything. Yeah, we're going to keep going. There's a few cards out there I do want, not of cost 2. And cards out there I want are Bell Rev, because we've got the Black Lantern Power Ring that keeps feeding us villains. Might as well get +1 on all of them. I like Crystal Shield. It's an okay defense card, but +1 and draw cards are one of my favorite tactics. And, well, there's 2 Crystal Shields, so that's good. We'll just double those up just to save some space. Get our new hand ready. 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle this up then. We did slim the deck out a bit there by destroying some cards and also contributing to that crisis, so that's good. Shuffle everything up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a defense card. There are no defense cards. Okay. New crisis is 7 Deadly Sins. Put the top 4 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When a superpower enters the lineup, including from the above, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 7 cards with different costs from their discard pile. Very doable. We'll be fine. Then our new villain is Black Adam. Each player destroys cards in his hand until he has only 1 card of each type in his hand. Ooh, okay. So we can keep Ultraman, kick in Black Lantern Ring to get rid of Black Lantern Wonder Woman, and a kick. That's not terrible. I can live with that. I can certainly live with that. Okay, so we'll use Ultraman. I may destroy a card in the lineup, +1 for each superpower in the destroyed pile. We will destroy Atomica. And then +1 for each superpower, huh? That is, kick is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power for Ultraman. 10, 11, and then gain a villain, huh? Let's see, what do we have here? Probably gonna be Black Lantern Blue Beetle. Unless I saw an 8. Wait, wasn't there an 8 cost? There he is. That's the one. Very well. Alright, so again, we had 11 power. We'll get Bell Rev for that. We'll get Giant Growth for that. And so that leaves us with 4 power, with which we will buy another Crystal Shield. Now, the reason I bought Giant Growth was for it's a card that costs 2 that we can destroy for 7 Deadly Sins. Not because I particularly want it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Don't be a superpower. Perfect. And let's do this thing. So I'm going to just check my discard pile real quick. We've got a card that costs 4, 2, 5, 5, 3, 8, and 8. So we've got, what is it, 7 cards of different costs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards of different costs. Not great so far. That's okay. We're going to play the Atom to destroy a kick and gain our Man-Bat Serum back. Keep getting those Man-Bat Serums. So, that is 1 power because of Happy Harbor. 2, 3, 4 because of Happy Power. 5, 6 because of Happy Harbor. And we can put a superpower or hero on top of our deck. We'll put Crystal Shield on top of our deck. So again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And destroying this card with that 14, we will buy Skull of Batman, leaving us with 8. With that 8, we'll buy Crystal Shield. No, Mallet. And Crystal Shield. That's right, we have 8, so we'll buy both. Not a problem. There we go. That's a few more costs in there. Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay, let's just double check our costs again. So we've got 4s and 6s and 3s and 2s. More 4s, a 1, 8, 8. Get some 5s in there. And 3s. So now what do we have? What do we have? We've got 1 cost, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have 7 different cards of different costs, so we might be able to do it now. But I think I'm going to wait just a few more turns. If I wait till next turn, I'll be better off because I'll have this punch to destroy. So 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, are you a hero? You are not, but we will discard you, yes. Then we'll play Ganthet to gain cards of different types. So we'll gain Royal Flush Gang. We'll gain Bell Rev. Maybe we'll gain Black Lantern. Yep. And we don't have an orange card yet or a blue card. So let's go with blue for Stargirl and Crystal Shield. That's all of our colors. I believe there's no orange. I'm sorry, there's no green or yellow, so that's it. Okay. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4 power. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We'll discard this weakness, and we will discard this punch. And we'll play Bell Rev, which gets us +1 for this villain also. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and draw a card. Oh, sorry, 13 because that's a hero. +5 is 18. 21. 22, I can get equipment from the destroy pile. None that qualify. And we can get a villain from the destroy pile. Sorry, from my discard pile earlier. My bad. We'll gain that one. And I'm just going to check my discard pile real fast. Do I have all the cards I need? I've got 7, 4, 0, 8, 8, 6, bunch of 3s, 2s, and 1. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got it. Okay, so we're going to try and beat it now. So we've got 1 card of cost 0, 1 card of cost 1, 1 card of cost 2, 1 card of cost 3, 1 card of cost 4, card of cost 8 and 7. So is that 7 different cards? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 destroyed cards. All going away, unfortunately. But so is 7 Deadly Sins. And I forgot how much power we generated this turn, but it was absurd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 21, 22. 22 power is enough to say goodbye to Black Adam. 22, that leaves us with 11 power, which we will buy Star Labs with and Power Girl and leave it at that. Alright, that's a bunch of destroyed cards this turn. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle up this discard pile. That's why I had to defeat it that turn, because I didn't have enough cards to have a discard pile on my next turn, which would have made 7 Deadly Sins last at least 3 more turns or so. Did not want that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see, do we have a defense card? We do have 1. Perfect. What can we do? Very well. Okay. We're going to see what our new crisis is. Put all cards of cost 6 from the destroyed pile into the lineup. Cards with cost 6, huh? I know you're in there. Where are you? Owlman. You're 1. Black Lantern Batman, that's another. Earth 3 is another. Possession is another. Bizarro Power. And that's that. Okay, that's all of them. At the start of your turn, destroy a card in your hand. If you destroyed a card of cost 0, discard your hand. To beat, your team must destroy 3 cards with cost 6 from your discard piles. Okay. Graves. This attack cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards that they have. I think that's going to be these 2. I don't think there is a 7 cost one. Right? Oh, nope, there is. There's black. There it is. These 2, actually. Okay. It is these 7 and 8. So, first off will be Black Lantern, Martian, Manhunter. Each foe discards a random card. You may play any number of cards or discard... Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We're going to just defend against that. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card. Very well. Then we have to deal with the other one, which is each foe discards all defense cards in his hands and in play. So that's none of them. Perfect. We have to destroy a card for the beginning of our turn. We're going to destroy White Lantern Corps because it doesn't actually get destroyed. Then we're going to play the Atom and destroy Royal Flush Gang to gain a card of cost 5 from the destroy pile. And that card of cost 5 is going to be... Where is it? Oh, did we not destroy it? I guess we didn't destroy Royal Flush Gang, did we? If that's the case, I'm sorry, we didn't destroy a Black Lantern Power Ring. I'm not doing Royal Flush Gang then. Instead, we're going to destroy this weakness from my hand and gain a punch back. Oh, come back. Back here. Okay, that's 1 power. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and also that's 2 power. We'll discard this punch. And we'll discard this Eskrima stick. So that's 1, 2, 3. We'll put White Lantern Corps on top of my deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can gain all cards that have a card in the destroyed pile. Did we destroy any of these yet? That's kind of hard to keep track of at certain points. So, we have Nth Metal Mace yet? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think any of those are destroyed yet. Okay, so just 7 power, which we will use to buy Owlman here. Get him out there. Alright, that's that turn. Now I have to do it all again. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to destroy a card from our hand. We will destroy White Lantern Core because we gain it right back because of demonic summoning. I'm sorry, because of being White Lantern Core itself. So we'll play Royal Flush Gang, which is 1 power, and then draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. We will discard... I don't want to discard any of these cards. For now, we'll discard Star Labs. And we don't really need Indigo Tribe right now. Okay. So first off, we'll play this to gain a villain from the destroyed pile. So it's probably going to be Owlman. I just want to check what the other options are real quick. But it's most likely going to be Owlman. Yep, that's the one. You know what? Better yet. No, it's going to be Owlman. Okay. So that's 1 power. Then we can destroy a card in the destroy a card in the lineup. We'll do that one, and we get +1 for each different superpower. So that's 1, 2 power plus each equipment. Superpower. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power total. 10 power again, then get 1 card of each type into our hands. 1 card of each color into our hands. As long as they cost 6 or less. Alright, so we're at 10 power, right? I think that was the case. We'll get Star Labs out here, bringing us to 11 power, right? Yep, 11 power. 12 plus 3 is going to get us to 15. 16, put White Lantern Core back on top of our deck. Can destroy an equipment. No, we won't destroy it. And then we can get +1 for each equipment out here. So 16 and 17. 18, put that on top because I'll need it later. 19, 20, 21. I think that's it. Yep, 21. So with 21, we will gain Possession and Bizarro because that's 12, and Earth 3 because that's 18. And then, anything else we want to gain? I think we get... what, 4 more? I think we were at, I don't remember what our total was, so we're just not going to bother. But we do have all the cards we need to get rid of this crisis now. So we will destroy Earth 3, Bizarro, and Possession to get rid of demonic summoning. That is over. That's a thing of the past. Alright, and we will move forward with our new card. Gonna have to beat Graves soon, that's not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we have? Okay. I mean it's a strong couple cards at least. So, we get +1 for equipment, heroes, and villains in play. So, 3, 7, 10, 14, and 18. That's enough to buy Royal Flush Gang, get it out of here, and say goodbye to Graves. Still have 3 left over, which we will buy Channeling the Emotional Spectrum with, just in case we need it. New card comes out. Oops. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to shuffle everything up now to get our 5th card. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. New crisis is the Rise of the Dead. When a card is destroyed, remove it from the game. At the start of your turn, put a random card from cost 1 or greater from the destroyed pile into the lineup. If that card is a villain, if it's not a villain, gain a weakness. Your team must destroy 5 cards of different colors. Well, I'm glad I bought that, Channeling Emotional Spectrum. Destroy 5 cards of different colors, huh? Well, we have to get that Blackgate Prism because we don't really need it, but it's one very unique color. We still have a punch floating around in our deck too, so that's good also. Don't think there's any weaknesses. So, I just shuffled the destroy pile to make Rise of the Dead a little bit easier. Then our new hero villain is Hell, who we're just going to defend against with Stargirl. So we get to gain a card and put a card from the destroyed pile on the bottom of the deck. So we will put probably Atomica. She's useless. Yeah, it's probably going to be Atomica. Yep, that's it. Atomica goes on the bottom of the deck. So, it's our turn. Random if a card from the destroy pile comes out. It's not a villain, so we gain a weakness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you a hero? You are not. We will discard you. 7, because it's equipment. 8, and draw a card. 12. So with that 12, we will gain Pandora's Box and Blackgate, leaving us with 6 more. We'll gain Element Woman. And we still have 2 left over, but we're not going to use that, obviously. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to shuffle up this destroy pile again because we have to put a random one out. And then, if it's not a villain, we should be okay to move on because I think I have all the colors I need in my discard pile. Between the weaknesses, that location, the punch card, we should be okay. So, random card comes out, and it is not a villain, so we gain a weakness. And now, let's see, we have to destroy cards of different colors. So, just looking at my hand here, we're going to destroy this White Lantern Corps. That's 1 blue card, I think. So, from our discard pile, we have a punch and a weakness. That's 2 colors. We have a Blackgate Prism. That's a 3rd color. Pandora's Box. That's a 4th color. We'll destroy White Lantern Corps. That's a 5th color. You know, we're not going to destroy White Lantern Corps. No. Sorry, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. Channeling Emotional Spectrum is 5 cards. And you know, hey, I think it just makes sense to do White Lantern Corps, right? Yeah, White Lantern Corps it is. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, we haven't done that one. So we'll do a kick right there. So this is going to count as a red villain because it can be any color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's actually 6 cards. That's too many. Hold on. Right? Because it's only 5 cards of different colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I needed. Okay, these are permanently removed from the game. That's taken care of. And Rise of the Dead is gone. And we have, for this turn, 3, 4. We're going to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards and be at 5 power. We'll discard Constructs of Fear in the Atom. And we're going to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. We'll discard Skull of Batman and Power Girl. And gain 2 victory points in the process. So we were at 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. I can destroy an equipment in the lineup. No need to. But I do get +1 for equipment in the destroy pile. What do we got? 11, 12, 13. Put that on top. We need it. 14. I think that might be it at 14. So 14 power. He's going to cost more than that because of the equipment. I'm sorry, because of the superpowers in the lineup. We're going to buy both of those. So that 14 just became 8. And with that 8, we'll buy Firestorm Matrix. Okay. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. This should be easy. First off, we're going to play Crystal Shield to draw a card. Then we're going to play Vibe to put a hero on top of my deck. And that hero is going to be Stargirl to defend against the next villain, because we're definitely going to beat the villain this time. So that is that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and equipment of cost 3 or less, huh? I might not have any. I've got 1. I don't want it though. We're not going to play it because we don't want to draw that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to gain cards from the destroyed pile of under 6. So we have 6 here. Don't want to do those. We'll do that one. And we'll do that kick. We'll do the atom. Can't do the atom. We can do weakness though. We can do a punch. Just looking at my options here, I think what we're going to do is instead of White Lantern Core, I'm going to gain the atom. Where is it? I saw it. There it is. Okay. So we are at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to play the atom for 7, destroying this weakness and gaining another punch. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can destroy a card in the lineup. Destroy that one, and then +1 for different superpowers. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 power. Can gain a villain. We'll gain another Royal Flush Gang. 17. 18. Oh, yeah, 19 for being an equipment. 21. And then I can just count each of the equipment. So, 22. 23. 24. 25. 25 power. That's enough to beat Hell. That is 12 power. Because he costs more for superpower, so that's it. So 25 minus 12 puts me at 13. We'll buy Nth Metal Mace. And I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to get. That's all I need, honestly. Shuffle everything up now. And get ready for our new hand. And we set it up so that we would have, on purpose, we'd have, and it happens on accident constantly, but it happened on purpose this time, that we would have Stargirl on top of our deck so that we have her to defend against this villain. And now, it is the last villain before Necron, so we're going to start using the Joker's ability to destroy supervillains, destroy villains. Because with that ability, we won't have any in our deck to shuffle through for Crisis Necron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we didn't have any this time. Perfect. But we have Stargirl here. Perfect. New Crisis is Villains in Disguise. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. That is 1. That is 2, and that is 3. When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, place it in your discard pile instead of destroying it. To beat, each player must destroy a villain in his hand or discard pile. Very well. Very well. And then our new crisis is, or sorry, new villain is Trigon. We're going to defend against that, so we discard Stargirl, but we get to draw a card, and we get to put a card on the bottom of the main deck. We're going to put Commissioner Gordon on the bottom of the main deck. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, very well. So, we'll start off with Crystal Shield 1 and draw a card. All right, 2, 3, 4, and then it also counts as these, so that is 5 and 6 power. That's more than enough to buy Black Lantern Aquaman, and we will then destroy that card to get rid of villains in disguise. So again, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 3 leaves us with 3 power. 4, 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 4 is 13, and then we get, count those superpowers, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 power is enough to say goodbye to Trigon. So he's gone. 22 leaves us with minus 10 is 12. Leaves us with 9 power. And we're going to use the Joker's ability to destroy Ultraman. We have 9 power. We destroyed Ultraman ruled by Central City and Element Woman. We're going to destroy every turn that we play a villain. We're going to destroy it because of the Joker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll happen this turn. All right, our new crisis is Frozen City. At the start of your turn, at the start of each player's turn, he adds the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Flip down each other card of that cost in the lineup. They cannot be bought or gained this turn. Flip them back over at the end of your turn. Clear the lineup of all cards to beat. Okay. Might not want to. Well, we'll have plenty of time to get rid of those villains now, because this crisis usually takes some time. And then it's Necron. Each player puts a random supervillain defeated this game in front of them. I didn't have any of the crises that brought out an unused supervillain. I just realized there's 2 of them. I didn't have either of them. All right, our unused villain's going to be Hector Hammond. Okay, do I have to resolve its attack against me? And resolve its attack against himself. Okay, each player must defeat his own supervillain. Very well. So we have to defend. We have no defense. So it is each player gains the top card of the main deck. If its cost is 5 or greater, destroy it. Okay, that's easy enough. Hector Hammond is still there. Okay, and we have to put a card out for our turn. And then for Frozen City, we have to turn down all the 3 cost cards. So that's these 2. Very well. All right, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. And we will discard, we'll discard these 2 kicks. Then we're going to do it again to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. And we will discard, man, that's actually pretty tough. Well, we'll discard Black Lantern Power Ring. That's not going to do much for me anymore. And we'll discard Nth Metal Mace because it's not as consistent as Crystal Shield will be. Very well. Unless, do we have... Did I play Vibe yet? That's the only situation where I might not want to do that. No, we haven't played Vibe yet, so we can't do that. Very well. And since we played those 2, we get 2 VP. So, that's 1, 2 for being villains. 3 and draw a card. 4, 5, 6. 7, I get 1 card of each type into my hand. Okay, how are we going to do this? What do we got? Ooh, no, that's better. That's definitely better. So is that. Okay, that's a good collection of cards. Get rid of this kick. That's too much. An extra one. Okay. So again, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. And we'll put Central City down, bringing us to 8, 9 power. With that 9 power, we'll play Element Woman. That'll be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 power. Let's go with 16, 17. It is Indigo Tribe. So we get to draw it. Yeah, never mind. 18 and draw a card. Okay. We'll play Firestorm Matrix, which will get us to... I forgot. Ooh. Yes, we're going to use Firestorm Matrix ability. So basically, we can now use the Atom every single turn as if it was an ongoing card. And that's wonderful. Okay, so we are at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 4. 20 plus 4 is 24, plus 5 is 29. 29 is enough to say goodbye to Hector Hammond, so that's taken care of. Then, that leaves us with 17, which we will buy 2, 15, 11, 7, 4 power left. And that's all we can buy this turn. Alright, new card comes out. Then we have a new card for Frozen City, which is cost 4, so everything is available. Oh, and I wanted to destroy the Joker. Sorry. I want to use the Joker to destroy one of the Royal Flush gangs that turn. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Very well. What do we want to do here? Well, we will use Owlman, the Atom here, to destroy Owlman and get a card of cost 6 from the destroy pile. That's not a villain. You get Man-Bat Serum back, yeah. Card of cost 6. It's not a villain, huh? What do we have available? I know we destroyed a bunch earlier. Bizarro Power is one option. It's a bunch of power, but it is also weakness cards. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Is that it? I guess we have Possession. That's okay. We're going to go with Possession. It's not a great card, but you know what? With our Central City, it'll add up. So, what are we at power-wise? So, want to have in play, so that's 1 for having him in play. 2, 3, 4, I can put a hero on top of my deck. We're going to put Ganthet on top of my deck. 5, 6, are you a hero? You are. So, again, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, one card of each choice into our hand. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, right? Yep. 12, 13. And we got one card of each choice. 13, 13, 13. I'm just going to try and figure out what the best option here is. Is that all the colors I have? Yeah, I think so, because everything else is not something I want. So 13. Let's go with 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Are you a hero? You are not. We will discard you. 26, 27. Ooh, we will not be playing this card, though. So 27 minus 2 is 25. Minus 4 is 21. Minus 3 is 18. Minus 3 is 15. Goodbye, Frozen City, and have the perfect 15 to beat Crisis Necron. That is a good ending. So we beat Frozen City and Crisis Necron in the same turn, having no villains in play, right? No villains in play. Very well. All right. I'm pretty happy with how that one went. I've had quicker games of this, but the Joker helped a little bit. He got rid of some villains at the end, so it wouldn't be a problem when Crisis Necron came up. And Star Sapphire didn't do much at the beginning because I didn't have any equipment to use for her. I had fun playing. I had a lot of locations. I got to destroy a bunch of cards and move them around with the Atom, which I really like. And I had a few good combos using... what was it? What was the good combo? I think it was using Ganthet very often. I got to use him a lot, which doesn't happen that much. Stargirl, also very good card for defending against supervillains' first appearance attacks. And that's that. So this was for Season 3, Round 3 of the Solo Crisis League. If you're interested in that, if you like Solo Crisis games, if you like the DC deck building game, you want to look into it, check out the link below. Basically, we take this game that has a win-lose condition. We say, how well did you win or how badly did you lose? By ranking you on different measurable stats like the size of the main deck at the end of the game, how many weakness cards are in your deck, how much you paid on supervillains, stuff like that. I hope you had fun watching. I had a lot of fun playing, and you'll have a good day.